Zain Kanani, the world record holder who I've met who hasn't met me. Well, he didn't know who I was. Not to brag or anything, but back in 2022, I said hello to Zain at a competition. Yeah, I thought I'd just put that out there. Anyway, a couple weeks ago, Yiheng Wang did something insane. He got a .93 2x2 world record average. It was the first time someone ever got a sub 1 2x2 average, until it was cancelled. So what makes Zain's average so insane is that it is the actual first ever sub 1 2x2 world record average. Anyway, let's take a look at these amazing solves. For the first solve, Zain does an R prime, forming almost an entire orange layer. Basically, there's 2 layers to a 2x2, he almost solves the entire bottom one, but here, instead of finishing the first layer, he just does one algorithm to finish the entire cube. So anyway, here's the full solution. Alright, and let's take a look at the second scramble. So for this scramble, hold the red and white pieces to the left. And well, from here, Zain does an R prime followed by an F prime. And what that does is it almost solves an entire red layer on the bottom. So once again, like the last solve, he has one corner left to solve on the bottom layer, along with a completely scrambled top layer. So Zain basically just does 2 setup moves followed by one algorithm that solves the entire cube. So basically, after Zain does 2 setup moves, he moves the top layer, moves the other red corner over, does a U prime, matches up the 2 red corners, does a few more moves, and well, the cube is solved. Now let's move on to the third solve, which is the fastest of the bunch. So for this solve, hold the red and white pieces on the bottom left. So for this solve, Zain decides to solve the first layer but also cancels into EG1. So anyway, he holds the cube from this angle and does this solution. Yeah, I don't really know how to explain it. Let's take a look at the fourth scramble. I'm not even going to pretend I have any idea how this actually works. Please someone in the comments tell me what Zain is doing. But basically, there's 2 solve corners right here and Zain just solves the entire cube in one algorithm, like this. Now let's move on to the final scramble. For this scramble, Zain holds the 2 matching white pieces on the bottom left, and from here you can solve the white side in only a few moves. But instead of doing that, Zain does an alternate solution that leads to this red-green corner being in the bottom right slot. And what's nice about this is that all he has to do is just solve this corner and the entire cube is solved. But wait, before you leave, I'm trying to hit 1 million subscribers before I graduate high school, so please subscribe.